This may end up being a long video, so I would suggest you grab a cold one, or a hot one to be fair, it doesn't matter. There we go. Pour one out, because I'm going to be attempting another campaign with the Skipjack class submarine. Now that is a non-alcoholic beverage that I am pouring right now, however other beverages are indeed available. Right. Skipjack again. Okay, well, a few weeks ago I had a go at the Skipjack campaign and didn't do so well. I mean, I lost my boat. When I say I lost my boat, it wasn't like I didn't know where I left it. I know exactly where I left it, at the bottom of the ocean with an enormous big hole on it. I got kind of lucky, actually. I got hit by a torpedo, but it was only a small one. So it didn't completely destroy the boat. No, I think it was the hand grenades thrown out the door of a helicopter that took it out. We're going to give this a go, and well, I guess we'll see how well this works. So Skipjack, smallest submarine in the game, the most nimble, has the least capable sensors, and the shortest or the shallowest test depth. It's the oldest design too. So this is going to be a challenge. Now I'm going to whiz through this, but ultimately, at the start of the game, we're in USS Sculpin, SSN 590. Reagan's just been voted into power. I think this is January 1984. Well, December, okay, December, January. This voted in, and he's running the US of A. Conflict, turmoil in Russia. There's a new change of leadership there. Tensions are on the rise. The Russians shoot down a North Korean airliner. America moves Pershings into West Germany. That's what's called a tactical nuclear weapon, which means it's shorter range, shorter yield, just as lethal. And the Russians attack. Okay, so mission number 1. Satellite reconnaissance has revealed an enemy radar group transiting at high speed towards the Soviet coast. A small unrep force, what's an unrep force, is operating in this area. Interdict this group, sink any replenishment ships, okay. And tackle any warships. Tenders and tankers are the mission target, right. These missions are a challenge, or can be a challenge, because there's typically 2, 3 or 4 escort warships, and anywhere seemingly from 1 to 4 cargo ships, and as soon as they sniff a bit of trouble, they will steam out of there quicker than you can say a booyah. I can do 30 knots. They can maybe do 15 knots, 16, 14, sometimes a little bit quicker. But the escorts can usually go quicker than me. Oh, and the escorts are armed. Don't take too kindly to me attempting to harass their convoys. So I'm going to head up to here. This sort of deep area between the Barents, the Greenland, and the Norwegian Sea. Now I might get spotted. That might be my target. Actually, I'm going to head that way. Could drop my speed to half. Yeah, it's still there. Oh, and that's probably an anti-submarine warfare patrol. So let's circle around to the north, and the satellite's just gone right over me. So something spotted me, and they moved to intercept. Okay, so I'm doing 10 knots, 150 feet. There's a thermal layer a little bit below me. Let's see what happens. I'm going to stick to 25,000 yards here.
On sonar, lost contact. Last bearing 15.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Right. So I don't know where that is. Okay, we've not got much of much depth to play with here, which is not
sonar, new contact bearing 150. Designated Sierra 1.
204 and 150. Let's just see what this is at one. Let's see what Sierra 1 is. Might be a merchant ship, but okay. Let's go through. I may surface and just use my radar. It pokes the Russians into attacking me, and that's not always great. Because once I'm on the defensive, it's very hard to get something off its an escort. Okay.
Con
Riga.
sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
What's this then? It has a buck tow, high frequency passive sonar. Okay. Antiquated. Searchlight style. That's fine. So it can't hear me particularly well. It's got a radar. That's fine. And torpedoes and 2,500 yard. I believe that is depth charge. So not that big a threat. And it's noisy. So doesn't concern me that much. It probably should, because hey, a depth charge is a depth charge. It's still a depth charge. So I'm going to guess it's heading north.
127 helm I.
And we'll move to. We'll just accelerate time. Let's see where this thing's going. Yeah, it's definitely coming towards me.
Con helm steady course.
Just one so far. That. Okay. It's pinging me now. It's pinging my direction.
Come right to.
Let's point towards it.
144
Set
helm
my
I.
torpedoes up. Just to the surface run. That's, I think, what I might want to do is fire a long range. This is 24,000 yards. That is a distance.
Con helm steady course.
Alright, it's
Con
picked up
sonar
speed.
new contact bearing 214 designated Sierra 2.
What is Sierra 2? Let's identify that. That might be a Grisha 3. That was very quick.
Con sonar
Let's suppose it
Sierra
is.
2 is classified as escort.
Bullhorn, passive sonar. That's a little better than the other one. It's medium frequency. A foal tail towed array. Okay, towed array is not nice because that can drop below layers. Not that there's one here. Same radar, the Don K, and some torpedoes. 6,000 yard range to throw depth charges. Also, it's meters and not yards, although the two units are pretty similar. Right, we can now detect this contact. Doesn't think he's gonna hear me, so I'm gonna fire a torpedo at this guy immediately.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
I don't think it's gonna hear me, and I'm gonna turn away.
Come right to 236 helm I.
Actually, I'm not. So if I turn away, he's gonna get a better sonar read on me. Although he might do anyway. Is he changing? Yeah, he's slowing down. That's not good. As he slows down, he'll be able to hear me that much better. And that in turn means there's a much better chance of him detecting me. I'm still 10,000 yards away. If I turn towards the Grisha, I'll be putting it in
Come
there,
right to
but
250
I'm going to go ahead
helm
and
I.
turn. I might want to just book it out of here, but I think right now we'll take our chances. I think it's going to hear me. It's slowed right down. 4 knots. Did he stop? I'm guessing he heard something. Still moving a little bit, but barely. Oh, 6 knots now. Big juicy target there. Okay. As for me, I'm turning away. There's my torpedo off in the distance. Okay, I'm turning away. I'm going to probably end up striking from the north with this torpedo. I'm going to dogleg it round a little bit. I think as soon as it gets wind of me, he's going to leg it. He's going to head in a different direction, as he should, because that torpedo will make a mess of him. What's his... how heavy is he? 950 tons for the Grisha 3. 1,400 tons, okay. Tonnage is not really a measurement of how successful your missions are in this game, but gives an idea of how strong that warship could be. Tonnage plus the generation. It's moving slowly, just 6 knots.
Con helm steady course.
Let's move torpedo a little further north. Right, picked up speed to 8 knots. 10 knots, okay. I think it's detected me. Let's track the torpedo almost south. 12 knots, yeah. He's maybe detected me, or he's detected the torpedo. I might want to move away. 2,500 meters is I'm still a distance away, 9.4 thousand yards. So he hasn't got the range on me yet. Yeah, I think I'm doing okay for now. What's his speed ability? 34 knots. No, wrong one. 28 knots. It's still pretty quick. And he's still accelerating up to 20 knots now. Yeah, I think he's running from this torpedo, and I don't blame him. Okay. This torpedo will be in range, possibly it's about 2,000 yards from the target, possibly in range now, but we'll let it get a little closer. Right, cut that corner here. Let's check on the Grisha 3. Okay. 1,500 yards to target. It's most definitely going to detect it. Right, let's make it go active. So, pushing the 4 commands makes the thing go active.
Weapon acquired.
There we go. It's now heading towards the surface. I turned on active sonar. I may get the torpedo. I don't know that he has any noisemakers. He might be about to go boom boom.
Con, sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing
So.
138. Contact breaking up.
And this Grisha 3 has decided, actually, I think I want to go and investigate that. Yeah, you really should go and investigate that, because I'm going to fire another torpedo towards the Riga.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir.
Dogleg it round, and then approach the Grisha 3 from the direction of the sunken warship. Now, the idea here is Grisha 3 probably doesn't know exactly where I am, although it's got better quality sonar than the Riga. But he's actively pinging. He's going to be searching for me. It's tempting to turn away. I think I will. The trouble there is I'm going to present a much bigger target, but I guess we'll leave it for now. Maybe even turn towards it. Yeah, I think I will.
Come left to 206.
Excuse me.
Elm I.
I want to minimize my aspect ratio to this. Let's just drop my speed a little bit. Let's drop it down to maybe a couple of knots, 2 knots.
Make turns for 2 knots. Maneuvering I.
Now what that will do, it retracts my towed array, so now I don't think I'll be able to use it, but it will reduce my speed and hopefully my noise. Yeah, barely moving right now, barely turning as well, but that's okay. This has a chance of working. It's doing 14 knots. This torpedo is I'm getting ready to turn it towards.
Maneuvering, making turns for 2
Start
knots.
to turn it south. If I can, I'd like to attack the Grisha 3 a little bit south of its position. So you might think that my submarine is south of the Riga and not northwest. I'm not convinced that the Russians will go for that, but they might. And I'm hoping.
Helm, steady course.
I'm hoping that the sunken wreckage, the noise that thing makes, which is pretty noisy. Let's see if we can show that. Yeah, so we can hear the noises and the bubbles. It's going to disguise the torpedo. That's the plan. And he's probably going to go and, well, I would say look for survivors. He's probably going to investigate where he thinks I am. Still only doing 14 knots. It's getting close to getting a contact on me. Almost south of the target. I'd say we're pretty much south. Right, so let's turn it and run it towards the target. There we go. So, distance to target, the torpedo is still 5,000 yards away from the Grisha 3. It can't yet detect me. And it hasn't sped up. I want to start to back up. I think backing up makes a lot of noise. I'm not going to do that right now. Okay. Oh, he's turning towards me. He may have detected the torpedo and he may be making a run for it. Or he's detected me and he's charging me. I'm about to find out. He's still 4,000 yards away. Okay. He's turning away.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing, 2-0-2.
Let's keep this torpedo running south of him, and then I'll, when I get closer, I'll cut north and intercept and try and tackle him from the side. This may have worked. It's also turning more towards me now. That means a follow-up attack if I have to make one. He's going to be closer to me.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing, 2-0-9.
The less time he has to react to my torpedo. Alright, so keep this torpedo running south. He's now turning back south towards my torpedo, and he's almost going to intercept. So we're doing about 1,500 yards. I think it's about time we tell the torpedo to commence its guidance. Yeah, let's go for it.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Torpedo will now rise to get close to the target. There we go. Now
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing, 2-0-7.
We know that the Grisha is able to drop noisemakers, and there's 3 now in the vicinity. So we'll let the torpedo track away. We'll move it further west. Here we go. And now I'm going to turn aggressively north and take a run from the side. It's probably going to turn right back towards me.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay. Let's see if this works. This thing is, he's turning pretty hard.
Con sonar, lost contact.
But not hard enough.
0-2.
Got him.
Last bearing,
Right.
2-1-4. Contact. Come left 2.
I don't think they even knew where it was, so I'll go ahead and reload these 2 torpedo tubes. And we'll watch the Grisha sink. Is it sinking? I mean, I imagine so. Where's the hole? There it is. Oh, it's a pretty big hole. Yeah, I would say that it's most definitely sinking. I guess I just turned a Russian warship into a submarine. Okay, I'm going to accelerate time. I'm going to let the machine
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
reload the tubes. Any second now. Okay.
Con, torpedo
Right.
room, tube 2 ready.
So I'm going to quit this battle. It seems like that was a pretty good result, and it was. So being a little bit patient with it and just letting them come to me, that may have worked. Okay, great. Well, that wasn't my primary target, but at least I've proven. Yeah, I'm able to tackle these. Right, so let's keep heading south. This group, I think, is still here. There he is. Now, yeah, I've just been spotted by that bear, I suppose, going over my head. This could be a challenge. Our speed is 0 knots. Okay. We'll keep it at 25,000
lost
yards.
contact. Last bearing 1-0-8. Contact faded.
That's interesting.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Why am I not moving? Am I on the floor? No, okay. Right, let's get the thing moving at 5 knots. Alright, and 117, which is pretty much what I'm heading towards. No, not quite, but we'll do that.
Come right to 115. Helm I.
So I suspect this is my primary target. I may be wrong. This may be another anti-surface warfare unit, or it could even be submarines. Given I don't detect anything, I'm a little concerned at this point. So I'm going to let's accelerate time.
Con, helm, steady course.
Okay, pick something up. Then it's pinging me, so it's probably a submarine.
Con, sonar, new contact
a
bearing.
warship. 2
1-0-8.
contacts.
Designated
Okay.
Sierra 2.
Right, let's go through my submarines first. Nope, no submarines. Okay, and warships. What have we got? That looks like a cannon.
Con, sonar, Sierra 1 is
And
classified
then
as
Sierra
escort.
2, what are you? sit back here. I'm gonna suspect that Sierra 2 is another warship. Oh no, maybe that's interesting. That looks like that's my
Con sonar.
target.
Sierra 2 is classified as
Did hear.
merchant.
Yeah, there goes a bear. Yes, and he is most definitely going to detect me because of the of how close I am to the surface. You got to be below about 600 feet for them not to detect you. This cannon is moving aggressively towards me, so I'm going to point my nose right
Come
at him.
left to 097. Helm I.
He's doing 21. No, he's not. He's 21,000 yards away. I don't have his speed yet, but I'm pretty sure he's sniffed me out. Right, let's prepare some torpedoes. In fact, let's prepare all of them because this engagement could get nasty. I'm surprised there's only one escort. 31 knots. Yeah, he's got the scent.
Con helm. Steady course.
I bet this Chilikin has decided he will need to be somewhere else. 15 knots. What's his top speed? 16. So he's pretty much moving as quick as he can. A cannon, right? What's it got? It's got a bull nose. Late 60s. Yeah, okay. Yep. And Don K. Yeah. So pretty standard armament there. He's 34.5 knots, but he's definitely noisy. Although the Chilikin is very noisy. Yeah. It's not really designed for stealth. The cannon can go quicker, and maybe he's still getting up to speed. I think he is. So he's steaming right at me. I do have the range to fire upon him from here, but I think I want to let him get a little closer. I wonder if I want to head out the way. Let's head south. Yeah, I'm gonna
Come right to 180. Helm I.
see if I can at least get out of the way a little bit here. 18,000 yards. So I'm thinking I'm going to dogleg. I'm going to fire again and try and punt it round him. I suppose now would be a good time to at least launch. Let's set it off
Shoot
northeast.
2-1. Aye, sir.
There we go. The plan here is I'm going to tack this round to the north in a kind of bit of an angular arc, and the attempt is that the cannon's pretty much going to just get into range of that torpedo. I mean, it's going to be in range right now. It's slowed right down. I think he heard that. Yeah, that's not a good thing. How many decoys do I have on board? Oh, that's not good. Where's the you wouldn't really be able to use this view. Okay. See, he's not quite overflown me, but that's definitely worrying. Let's track this torpedo east.
Con helm. Steady course.
There's about 1,800 yards separation between us now, so if he detects the torpedo, he's got a general idea where I am, but not that general. I only have 2 decoys. Well, I've dealt with fewer, that's for sure, but plenty of torpedoes, so I can spam torpedoes in this general vicinity if I think it's going to be useful. The Chilikin is slowed down as well. So maybe they thought they could detect me, but now they can't. Now, let's get back to the cannon. Let's look at the sensor. He's really close to being able to detect me. Well, he's not really close. His active sonar is getting more and more weak, potentially more accurate. Me essentially head southwest, try and mitigate that a little bit by reducing my aspiration to him. Yeah, -1. That's,
Helm I.
When it gets to the positive numbers, I think it gets close to 10. There's a chance you can pick me up. Okay, so it's just reduced to -2. So I'm bouncing a little bit less sound at him, which is nice. But he's still closing the distance. He's 16,000 yards now. My torpedo is about 10,000, 9,500 yards away. We think. Of course, we don't know. He's accelerating again. Yeah, look at that. His active sonar is picking up speed aggressively. His active sonar has no chance of hearing me now. And the Chilican's turning away. That might be a normal convoy evasive maneuver, or it may be that he has picked up the scent. Let's just check his speed. Although I think he'd slow down, hadn't he? Back up to 15 knots.
Steady course.
Course 209. So he's heading southwest-south. Oh, he's now heading more south. Okay. He's heading away from me. I will be in a few seconds. So do I really want to be attacking away from him right now? He's one of my primary targets. This guy's not going to hear me, so let's head. Oh, there's another sonar ping there. Oh, hello, Sierra 3. What are you? I'm going to go with another warship, but let's take a look. Well, it's not a humpback whale, at least. Okay. Might be a submarine. Maybe a cash-in. Cash-in seems the most likely. Right. Let's call it a cash-in.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
And we'll see what happens. Right, let's go back to the cannon. 28 knots, 14,000 yards from me, and pretty close to my torpedo, estimated pretty close. Let's start my torpedo's attack run, I think. So it's 2,000 yards, we think, from the torpedo. When I ping this thing to go active, it's going to feed back the information back to me, which is going to be very useful. Right, I'm going to go ahead and let's make it live.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
There we go. That's a good thing. Wow, it picked up real quick. Okay, surprise.
Con, helm, steady course.
As this is potentially a family-friendly show,
Sonar, noisemaker bearing
I'll say what
0,
my first
8,
reaction
5.
would have been, but it started off with surprise. Right, so I aggressively turned it away, now back towards it, see if we can pick it up again. Come on, you know you want to. Come on. Come on.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Thank you.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1,
Surprise.
last bearing 0, 8, 7.
Right,
Contact
so
breaking
that's
up.
one enemy warship dealt with. Now we have a cash-in, probably not steaming towards me until his
Come
buddy
left
got
2, 1, 0,
destroyed.
9, helm
And the
aye.
Chilican, which he is hoofing it. Right, so he's at full speed. Okay, we figured he'd be legging it. The longer I dilly-dally around dealing with a cash-in, the further away this guy gets. But, well, I'm going to have to hunt him down if I need to. Of course, I'm going to be pursuing him. I'm going to lose my sonar ears on him, but that's okay. Alright, let's concentrate on this cash-in. So, we've got him doing 14 knots. Where's the bear?
Con, helm, steady course.
These things are incredibly noisy, so even in the air, very, very noisy. Right.
Come right 2, 1, 1, 4, helm aye.
Let's see what happens here. Let's accelerate time a little bit.
Con, helm, steady course.
He's probably heading towards the cannon. He's not got a chance of hearing me right now, but I think I'm going to just go ahead and fire another torpedo towards the cannon, and I'll dogleg it back
Shoot
towards the cash-in if,
Aye, sir.
as and when I have the chance. Right, let's let it go. 30 minutes on the stopwatch, and let's accelerate time. So the cannon not responding yet, still doing 14 knots, still listening for me. Something kicked me out of accelerate time, so did they get a good read on me? I can hear the bear, but I don't see it. Not yet, anyway. And then the Kashin's turning away. Okay. Right. I'm going to start the attack run. This torpedo may not have the legs to reach the target, but we'll set it on its way and let's accelerate time. Yeah, it's a little unnerving. I don't see it. Okay. So now I think he's running, and as well he should. Yeah, he is. And he's heading more. Okay. Like I say, I don't think this torpedo's going to have the legs to catch him, but we're going to give it a go. I don't think it's got the legs to catch the Chilikin either. I suppose we'll try it. Pretty sure it's not going to reach. No, it's not, because the rate it's overhauling is not fast enough. Okay, that's a shame. Well, let's check my depth. 333. Yeah, still not deep. It's Is there any point in me continuing to just keep torpedo number 2 not active? So I'm going to cut the cord, and I'm going to run my speed up to well, I'm going to cavitate either way. So maybe hit my depth to maybe 200 for all the difference it makes. Let's crank up the speed. Let's go to 20 knots.
Macon sonar,
Yeah,
we
there
are
go.
cavitating.
I'm going to cavitate, that's fine. In fact, let's do 25,
Make turn
30.
30 knots.
Because hey, if I'm going to
Maneuvering on.
cavitate, I may as well at least attempt to catch.
Con sonar lost contact.
The bad guys.
Sierra 2, last
Yep.
bearing 1, 1, 2.
We figured.
Contact faded.
That's okay. Right, let's
Con
accelerate
sonar
time.
lost contact.
Con, dive at 200 feet, dive
So
high.
this is an aggressive move and dangerous. So there, I just saw a torpedo drop somewhere to the north of me. I think it's time to load those decoys. I never know when they're going to be useful. Especially seeing as though I'm already going at flank speed. I'm not trying to be quiet right now. I'm trying to be fast. Okay, let's accelerate time. This feels risky.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 3, 0.
Right, what
Con
was my-
sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water. Bearing 2, 7,
Alright.
1.
So, I got a torpedo up my butt. I'm going to attempt to dodge this bad boy.
Con, knuckle
So
formed.
there's a knuckle. Yep, that worked. A knuckle. It's a bubble of. I don't know if you can see it. Not. Yeah, almost saw it. It's a bubble of turbulence in the water. It confuses the torpedo. I'm going to do the same again. So, slight turn to port and then full turn to starboard.
Con, knuckle
So,
formed.
there's the knuckle forming, and
Con, torpedo
see
room, tube 2 ready.
if it shakes it, and it didn't. Try it again. So slight to starboard, full to port.
Con, knuckle formed.
There's the knuckle, a little swirling set of bubbles, and torpedo's turned away, which is good because there's a shadow of the bear. That's not very encouraging. Alright, this torpedo's going to get. It's coming right round on my tail again on my 6 o'clock. So I'm turning hard, try and spook it off a little bit. Yeah, that didn't work.
Con,
Right.
knuckle formed.
Alright, so a knuckle set it off. Oh boy, there's another one dropped real close to me. This is
Con
not
sonar,
good.
torpedo
Yep.
in the water,
Okay.
torpedo in the water.
Noise
Bearing
make time.
0, 3, 4.
I want to turn hard towards it. There we go.
Con, knuckle formed.
There's another knuckle forming to try and defeat the original torpedo off me. Oof. Okay, let's head in a straight line. Though this view is dramatic, I don't think it helps me that much to switch back to this view. Oh wow, that's not good. Right, it's another knuckle. I'm going to turn east. Right, the knuckle threw off the first torpedo towards me, but not the second one. The second one is now west of my position, tracking me again. Right, slight turn. Oh, that's good. They both follow me from the same direction. They're probably going to split up.
Knuckle
Give them
formed.
another knuckle. Typically, one's going to go north, one's going to go south. Well, one went north, and one is still tracking me. Okay, it turned off. Dang, that's not good. I don't think they talk to each other, but the fact that they behave differently is bad news. So it makes it harder to evade them both. Alright. So there's another knuckle to defeat the first one. And then another knuckle to defeat the one.
Knuckle formed.
Okay. Let's keep the thing turning. I'm going to have to do another knuckle to defeat the original one that's come back on my 6. So, there's a knuckle. And then turn back to starboard. Let's head pretty much east. Okay, it's bought me a little time. Okay, that guy blew up. This thing's going to track down again. Are they dropping depth charges on me? I don't know, but something's just been spat into the water.
Knuckle formed.
Okay, let's head back to turn east. I need to keep my situation awareness here. Where's the... I have no idea where the other targets are. Okay, one I'm actually facing towards one now. Right, slight turn to port, hard turn to starboard. Let's knuckle this bad guy away, this torpedo away from me again. Straighten up. Dang it, start turn. Slight to port, hard to starboard.
Knuckle formed.
Okay, that maybe got rid of him. Okay, thank goodness. That's a sonar buoy that's been dropped. There's another one that's been dropped real close to me, so they know exactly where I am. Gonna try and take out this warship.
Knuckle formed.
I don't really want to slow down because that will leave me vulnerable, but I don't think I've got much of a choice if I'm going to tackle this. The heck is that? That's a torpedo. It's not one of mine.
Knuckle formed.
I'm going to turn away from it. I think it's orbiting. I have no idea where that is. I can just see it. It's turning away. Okay. Back emergency.
Back emergency. Maneuvering aye.
Sonar, no longer cavitating.
Ultra silent mode. Like so. And put the speed back
Make
to...
turns for 5
knots.
Maneuvering aye.
A bit more depth underneath
Sonar
me.
regained contact on Sierra
There
3,
it is.
bearing 081.
Yeah, he's dropping charges.
Bow sonar has been damaged.
Dang it. Now I'm...
Damage control parties. Into the torpedo room.
That's bad news. So I got
Damage
damaged.
control parties. Into the reactor space.
And...
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 080. Contact
So
faded.
it's nerfed my sonar. And it's caused a couple of holes to appear, I believe. Yep, and now there's a torpedo right...
Make turns for 3.
Sonar, we are cavitating.
Yep, I don't care. I'm about to get sunked. So it's causing me to flood. It's causing me to flood. It's destroyed my bow, or it's damaged my bow sonar, and I've got one compartment fully flooded and one I'm trying to control. Ugh. That's really not good. That's very bad news. Another torpedo's been dropped on my head.
Passing 200 feet.
And it got me. And wow. And I better abandon ship because that's what happens then. That's why I fail at skipjack campaigns. At least I get picked up, so that's good. But that just about brings today's today's video to a conclusion, I think. I could go out and another skipjack or a permit or something and see. I guess it's given me everything but the skipjack. Oh, there we go. So I could take another skipjack out. Well, thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you have, then you know what to do. And if you didn't enjoy it, you also know what to do. But thanks so much for sticking around to the end. Take it easy. Goodbye.